Well, the last episode ended with a little bit of disappointment and getting knocked out of the Europa League. But in today's episode, we're going to win the league. Hopefully we're going to win the league. And hopefully we're going to win the Belgium Cup. Let's get into it, my dudes. Before we get into today's episode, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment down below. I feel like I just done this part. Because I did. I recorded a 20-minute clip where we could potentially have won the league. Give up 2 goals within like 4 minutes late in the match for us to lose that match. We was winning most of the entire match. Yeah, that's nice. 20 minutes I've wasted, and it's already late and I haven't done any recording today, so that's a bit frustrating. So we've last left off against Wolves. We played Voslund 4-1. Rodriguez getting a brace, Valentina getting a goal, Anderson getting a goal. We're going to speed through these because I've already done it once. Courtship, we drew this match, played 2 friendlies after that. Then Antwerp, we draw this match as well, 1-1. Richter gets a goal, and then they equalize in the 75th minute for the draw. Club Brugge, we win 2-0. Recalde, Anderson gets goals. Ghent, we lose 0-1. Richter, we also lose him. Anderlecht, 2-0. Molina and an own goal by the Anderlecht goalkeeper. Gink, 1-0. Player that you haven't heard of in a while, probably since he came to the club. Jorn Hedden gets his first goal with KV Mechelen. Then 2-1 against Ghent. Valentina and Molina getting goals in this match. Then 3-2 that we lose to Ghent. Recalde and Molina gets goals, and as I mentioned, 88th minute we allow a goal, 91st minute we allow a goal. Very disappointing there. We've done some changes with the side, and it's mainly because of one player, and that is Luvunga. We signed him earlier this season, I believe, and there's a reason for us bringing him up. He's a 3.5-star player, 5-star potential. He just jumped up to 3.5-star. I can't justify having Courage on the bench, and I can't justify having Abakar on the bench when I have a guy that's already that good at the age of 18 that just now got to the club. And then another player that we've called up that we mentioned, Jorn Hedden. He's back. He's in the starting lineup now because we sold Kalen Knock. His transfer hadn't done yet. He's moved down to the under-21s alongside Courage and Abkar. It's tough for me to do it with Courage, but we had to. I felt like I just can't, like I said, just can't justify Luvunga sitting on there. We're going up first in the Belgium Cup in the final. Going up against Standard. We're going to have a reunion with Vanderberg, who's having a pretty good season, I do believe. He won an award earlier, like Player of the Month, I believe it was what it was. And should be fun. We got Cook and goal, a back four of Junior, Norman Williamson, Anderson, and Dacey. In the midfield, Recalde. Gassan's back from injury. Right-hand side, Valentina. In the middle, Molina. Left-hand side, Richter. Up top, Rodriguez. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. 20 minutes of... I'm a bit frustrated. We should know... I think if we win the next match, we potentially could clinch the league again. Dacey's nervous. Come on, bud. No pressure on you tonight. Get motivated. But we're going up against Anderlecht, who sits second in the league. We've won 3 out of our last 5. It was just a bit disappointing to give up 2 late goals to lose that match. Even if we didn't win the league. I'm fine with not winning the league in that match. We've got a couple more to clinch it. But it was the way we lost it, I think, that was disappointing. But let's get this one underway. We've got extended on because I had it on in the last match. So we don't have to worry about that. And just as a reminder, next season, then it's going to be the last season here at KV Mechelen. Unfortunately, I would have liked to have more time with it, but we don't have much more time with it. Official FM22 is going to release sooner than later, so we've got to get prepared for it. And I don't want to carry it through the start of FM22. Got a highlight here, Gassan. I thought he was going to have something there. He's looked really good. Then he got injured. I mean, he was lighting the world on fire with his Roman playmaking ability. And then he gets hurt. He has a shot come into the lineup after we sell Miskovic, gets hurt. And bodies, let the bodies hit the floor. Let me tell you what, everybody was hitting the ground right back then. I mean, we're better than Standard at this point in the save. But I don't feel confident. It's almost like last season where we literally lost every match in the playoffs. Or we didn't win one match in the playoffs. We're not really playing the best. Valentina cutting it inside. We've seen him do this before. He cuts it inside so much he's almost outside. He takes a shot. The highlights just keep on rolling on in. And Rodriguez is on a run. He's on side. He doesn't have no help, though, does he? He's going to look to pass that more often than not. And he just had nobody to give the ball to that was actually going to be a threat at the time. Do we have something, though? I do like how this highlight is building. Dacey on the ball. Richter challenges the goalkeeper. Cook, he's kicking it out to Norman Williamson. Just hangs on to it. Let's do it. Do it to it. Played it out to Valentina, who's trying to cut it inside again. I don't mind him doing that, but it's kind of scary because Valentina's a pretty small guy, as you can see on the screen. Not the strongest of guys either. He does get overwhelmed sometimes. And he's got a little bit of interest in him in Schalke, I believe. They actually came and watched the last match. Maybe they actually meet the criteria. I don't know. And now that I say that, totally wrong player. They came to look at Richter. Attaboy, Brack. Just totally mixing up Valentina and Richter. I do that from time to time. I feel like we're on the ball. We've been on the ball this entire match. Like every highlight has been a KV Mechelen highlight. Just a matter of time, or do we score? And do we hang on to it at the end? We kind of like to lose stuff at the end. I mean, Rodriguez had a lot of effort into that shot. It was just like a little lob into the goal. Unfortunately, it looks like Molina has picked up a little bit of a knock, so we're going to have to watch his fitness. At halftime, we may opt to bring Essahal already on. I don't like Norman Williamson playing like that right then. That was a little bit scary, him facing our goal. It was like he was inviting danger to come in and take the ball away from him. Back to all the players. Gasson to Rick. Wins us a corner. Anderson's looking good today. Does he get one in? Wouldn't be against it. Big Rick to take. Can't find him. Can't pick him out in the group. Recalde picks it up. We've got Junior. Back to Norman Williamson. Do we get... Nope. We don't get nothing out of that one, do we? Tell you what we get, a goal kick from Standard. Here's that goal kick. Oh, Norman Williamson, good job. Good job. Flicks it over to Recalde. Dacey now to Gasson. Okay, working the left-hand side. We've played the right-hand side, and we haven't been successful. We're still not successful from it. Still not successful from it. Valentina is shooting like crazy today. Throw in for the good guys. It's immediately lost. And that's looking dangerous right now. Lucky he couldn't hit his target. We've had 11 shots to their 1. Thought I'd point that out. 2 minutes of added time before halftime whistle. And it doesn't look like Molina's going to get any better. His fitness isn't going up any. So we'll be making a change at halftime. Essahal will be coming on if he's on the bench, which he should be unless there's something going on that I don't know about. We've got Junior, who's had space. Now Recalde has possession. We're working it in the box, doing a good job there. Gasson takes a long-distance shot. And, yeah, that's the halftime whistle. As I mentioned, we're much better side today. Got 12 shots, 6 on target, XG of 1.1. Standard just have the 1 shot with an XG of 0.11. I'm not sure what I told the side there, but it's okay. And, yeah, we're taking Molina off. I'm not going to risk him getting hurt. Essahal will be coming on. I mean, Essahal is our number 10. He's a good player. He went on international duty, picked up an injury during the time Rodriguez came in, so Molina's just kind of filled in that role, and Essahal hasn't won the job back yet. But Essahal is a very good player. He's a very good player that we've kind of forgot about here of late, and I want to give him more minutes, but it's kind of tough when you have Rodriguez and Molina that are really, really good players. I feel like that could be potentially a lot better than Essahal, but we'll see what happens here. We've got to throw in. Junior's got Essahal. Is this our time? Is this the time we go up 1-0? It's the Belgium Cup final, for goodness sake. And I feel like Standard has been defending this entire match, and we just have not been able to crack that defense yet. Oh, no, no, no. Back with a free kick Standard has to take. I'm frustrated right now, guys. I'm in such a much better side today. And what's winning this match is a dink. Dacey has possession here. We are playing a little bit more direct, a little bit higher tempo, and we're trying to play long balls at this point. It's really just to try to catch their defense sleeping because we haven't been able to beat them. We haven't been able to crack their defense yet. Hopefully we figure out a way to. Corner kick upcoming. Esahal is going to take it. I'm not sure he was going for Rodriguez at that moment. It kind of looked like it, didn't it? We've got Junior. We've got Valentina. A little bit hard done right now at this point. I'm a bit on the salty side. Esahal picks it up. He's got Rodriguez to Valentina, who tries taking another shot. Valentina has taken like a ton of shots today, and every one of them's just been, it seems like good goalkeeping or good defensive work to just kind of to cross in the path of his shot. I'm flustered, okay? I am. Man, Standard's turning it up now. Well, we're about to make some changes here, and I'm looking. We've got some tired bodies out there. That being Richter, Valentina, Recalde. I'm really leaning toward bringing Luvungalu on for Recalde at this point. And finally, he cracks the defense. Thank you, Valentina. It's 1-1. Goodness. I feel like we have just been so threatening all day. And we finally find the back of the net here. But yeah, I was really debating taking Valentina off at this point, to be honest. We've got some really tired guys out there. And as I mentioned, Recalde is going to be the first to come out. Luvungu coming on for him. I don't know what to do with this other change, really. Can you play on either side? He can. Jordan Hedden coming on for Big Rick. See what he can do for us. He's a good player. Like I said, I do like him. I think he can potentially be. He's not like the midfield options that we have that it's like, oh yeah, he's the next stud for us. But he is a player that I feel like could be up next up in the attack. He's on the ball here. And he potentially wins us a penalty here. And I'm actually going to let Gasson take it because Gasson's actually supposed to be really good at pins. I haven't seen it much. Every time I've picked him, he misses. Not today. Not today. We're back in it, baby. 4th goal of the season. 2-1. Let's go, Gasson. This one's been scary, hasn't it? This has been a tough match. Good job from Gasson. Have we made all 3 changes? I feel like we have. At this point, I would feel comfortable taking out Valentina but I feel like we've made 3 changes. We've made 3 changes. The injury, Recalde, and then Jordan Hedden coming on the left-hand side. The throw in for us, that Junior just immediately throws it to a Standard player. Attaboy. Hey, that's exactly what we want. Norman Williamson slides in there. The defense just completely shuts off. Oh my God. This is about the time where our team starts to break down. Late in the match, we're in added time. Jordan Hedden gets on this, takes a shot. He's looked pretty good today, hasn't he? I feel we've got a chance to win this. I'm just scared with how we've given up leads late in matches and all these highlights that are coming in the added time. I don't like it. Okay, I feel like that was it. That's it. Well, the FM gods tried to smite us once again. We said no, not today. And we're going to come away with the Belgium Cup. It's our second one we've won with KV Mechelen. Good stuff. I mean, we was much more dominant. We just couldn't crack it there for a while. Jesus, that was rough, wasn't it? I don't like that. I don't need that anymore in my system. I've got a little bit more I've got to do this evening. I can't have those type of matches. The red and the yellow. It just rains down. Lovely stuff. That's the way to finish it off. Good campaign in the Belgium Cup for us. Nice to get the victory here. Good old Cook showing off the moves, hitting the cartwheel. All right, we've seen enough. I'm ready to get to the locker room. Hey, Congrats. I'm happy with the performances out there. I was. We just got them filmed there for, what, 3/4 of that match? We finally come away to winning it. We do have some international duties that are coming up, and I kind of want to see who it is that's coming up that we're going to be without. If it's under 21s, if it's anybody on the senior team. What is the deal? Who's going on international duty? Okay, not worried about it. Well, we won the league off screen. Got done with the Belgium Cup match. No, not after that one. It was maybe like a day later, said we clinched the league. I'm not mad by any means. I was just hoping we could do it on screen. But yeah, here you go. Yeah, there we go. It happened. I mean, so what happened? I mean, did Anderlecht lose like a match that they? It looks like they drew their last match. When was their last match? I'm just a bit confused. So their last match was on the 16th. So yeah, they played in between. What it was, they drew that last match and it secured the title for us. Which means, hey, guess what? We're going to get to see some of those young guys that I said that I was just going to see off screen that you guys probably wasn't going to. I don't even know if I mentioned that, if that was in the first clip that I recorded, the first 20 minutes. What I was saying was, that's what it was. I wanted to see some of these young guys that we haven't seen yet really blossom out with the club to see if, like, hey, next season, our final season here at KV Mechelen, are these guys going to be good enough really to help out the side? Or do we need to find some other potential replacements for these guys? Which will be tough because, as you know, we can only sign players that can become homegrown. And, yeah, it's going to have to be guys that can immediately come in like Recalde that can make changes. And that'll be tough to find those guys. So we're going with a totally different lineup today. This is a new one for us. We got Lilo in goal, back four of Junior, Ador, Van Erden, and Van Doss. In the midfield, Luvunga, Essahal, right-hand side, Hedden. In the middle, Samrek, left-hand side, Halaj, up top, Romeo. We're just going to get into it. I butchered that. You can tell I don't say those names very often. I just want to see some positive performances from some of these guys. Probably going to be a match that's dominated by Anderlecht, and that's totally fine. Because you know what? We clinched the league already. Not that big of a deal. Go ahead and skip this. Let's get out here. Opening highlight right off the bat. We've got the ball. Essahal plays it back to Van Erden, who's got Ador, and back to Lilo. Ador with it. Maybe we get, I mean, like I said, I feel comfortable with Ador and Van Erden if we end up selling Anderson this offseason. I would like to hang on to him. But if it's an offer that we just can't refuse, a team that's, I mean, that's the thing that we knew that was going to happen with the save. And I wanted to be at least a little bit realistic. When there's an offer that comes in, I'm not going to hold the kids back. That's been kind of proven with the Miskoviches and the Bonus. I'm not going to hold them back and hold them ransom at the club. I don't like doing that. It's just not, just doesn't feel very realistic, does it? But yeah, I hope we don't have to do that with Anderson this offseason, but I do feel like Van Erden and Ador can kind of do a decent job for us at the center back situation next year if that does happen. Like I said, there has been some interest in him, though, with some big name clubs that I just can't deny the dude. I can't deny an opportunity for him. Meanwhile, though, we've got a lot of highlights. And you guys are probably going to hate me for this, but I've got a lot to record still tonight. We're going key. And I'm going to cut out the in-between bits like I've been doing with the extended. So there will be a little bit more. This match will be a little bit less than what we're used to, but got to do it. I've really got to. It's 9 o'clock now, and I've still got to record the beta save. Still got to render out both of these saves. Still got to get them uploaded. Okay. Free kick for us. Heading to take. Anderlecht just wins possession here, and they're on a counterattack now. Do we get back? Lilo with a nice stop. I still think that if an offer came in for Cook, I think Lilo would do a fine job being a starting goalkeeper for us. I really do. Is he as good as Cook? I don't think so. But then again, you haven't really seen a ton of him. I signed Lilo to be the replacement for Cook that one year that there was like 3 offers that came in for him. And Lilo's just kind of hung back and has been our backup ever since. But I still believe the kid has tons of potential. He's still fairly young for a goalkeeper. And we could potentially use him more than what we do. It's just I get in the habit of never changing my goalkeepers. I do. I'm not risking it. I'm guessing they're going to rule that offside since we didn't get the little notification saying that Danny Gomez scored. Looked pretty close, maybe. I don't know. I didn't really see it. I wasn't paying attention. Go ahead. No highlight for it. Apparently I don't have those turned on. Van Herden plays it over to Adore. We got Lilo now. Plays it out to... Not a good pass by Lilo, was it? Anderlecht honestly deserved a goal there. Halftime whistle, 0-0. I mean, with as many changes as we've made in this match to be 0-0, not disappointing at all. Van Doss, who's on the card throwing this ball in, he's got Essahel. Have I been saying his name wrong the entire time? I've been calling him Essahal, and I didn't realize there was an E in his name. I really didn't. His name's Essahal from now on. Sorry, guys. Romeo. Hey, do we have a third striker? Huh? I like Romeo. Like he was one of the guys that we brought in, and he had to be our starting striker at the start of this season. Hasn't played much since Molina and Rodriguez has came in, but does a good job there. 1-0 for the good guys. We got a throw in here, Junior to take. He's got Sam Rec, plays it back to Luvunga. Halage? Do we get a little sneaky Halage goal there? No, we don't. I feel like we are going to start bringing in some of our starters pretty soon, mainly if we have Dacey on the bench or Recalde, and maybe if we have Norman Williamson or Anderson, just to get the 2 cards off. Don't really want to risk it. There's no point in risking it at this point. Hedden has the ball. He's got that right-hand side. He's got Romeo. Can't find him. He leads him out a little bit too much, doesn't he? Van Herden does a good job winning this ball. Essahal back to Samrek. Romeo has the ball. Hedden, a little Hedden. Hey! Second goal of the season for him, 2-0. Been impressed with him. So far, definitely going to be a player to watch for us next season, in my opinion. Jorn Hedden, remember the name. If an offer comes in for Valentina, who... I like Valentina, I do. I think he's had a tremendous season. But I feel we could do better still at that spot. Vandos has possession. We've got Essahal with it. Romeo plays a poor pass. Anderlecht gets on the scoreboard. It's 2-1 now. Well, that's a bit of a kick in the nads. Well, our very rotated squad is still winning this match. It's 2-1. We've made changes. Norman Williamson comes in. Dacey comes in. And Rodriguez all coming into the match. And the Rodriguez change was just because I'm going to force Halage to keep playing out there. He's having a bad match. So I'd like to see him do something just to get that rating up a little bit. Luvunga tries taking a shot there. It's deflected. Anderlecht looking to counter again. Thought that might have been off momentarily. It goes out, though, so no worry. For the goal kick, we're back. We got 4 minutes of added time to get out of here, and it looks like we're going to. We do. The young squad wins this match for us. I'm happy with that performance. Like I said, the guys that I liked in this match, I thought Hedden had a good match. I thought Luvunga had a good match. Van Herden had a good match. Romeo with the goal had a good match. Lilo showed that he had a good match. Guys that I was disappointed with. Guys that I've been on the fence about for a little bit that I've considered selling this offseason. Junior. Not a good one for you. And Halage. It might be time to try finding a backup left wing. That was a good win. Hey, won the league, won the Belgium Cup. Doesn't get much sweeter than that, does it? Well, we may be entering our final season at KV Mechelen, but the work is not done. Check out tomorrow's episode. I think it's Yeah, it should be tomorrow's episode. We got a transfer special, end of season review, where we try to build a squad to get out of that Champions League group stage that we haven't been able to. But if you enjoyed this episode, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. And as always, my dudes, thank you for watching.